How's it going? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to shiny hunt for Fennekin in Pokémon Legends ZA. So let's get started right away. Now, first things first, you're going to have to find yourself on this rooftop, which is in area, Wild Area 18, which, yes, is post-game. So you're going to have to get to post-game. As you can see, this is where we are on the map. I'm going to zoom it out so you can see we are right at this rooftop up here. To reach it, you're going to have to climb up some of the scaffolding on the side here. As you can see, you're going to have to enter from like down there. Like at the bottom, you enter from there, and then you have to climb up the scaffolding to get up here. So just an FYI. Now, the thing is, where is Fennekin? Well, Fennekin only spawns on the other side right here, where we're looking at right now. Now, for some reason, I literally do not see it right now. Sometimes it doesn't properly spawn in, which is really weird. But it is by far one of the most annoying. There it is. You just saw Fennekin right there. Sometimes you have to go through the gate to actually see it. Sometimes you don't. It's a bit frustrating. The most important thing is that you actually do see it before we switch the day-night cycle. So here's the thing. Some of the hunts you can do in this game, you can do the runaway method, right? Where you see the Pokemon, like the way we see it right now, and you're able to just run away like we just did, and it despawns, right? That's one of the ways you can do it. However, for whatever reason, that does not work with Fennekin. I've even tried it on the other side over there. It does not work. So how do we get this Fennekin to respawn and be potentially a new Pokemon and a shiny? Well, this doesn't work, just running away and letting it despawn like this. That's the same Fennekin. However, you can use the benches, right? You guys already know the bench method, and if you do not know, basically you use benches to reset the spawns in the area, because that's what it does. Now, also an FYI, if you're hunting Fennekin, there is a chance you might, by accident, get a shiny Noibat or Swablu, or even Altaria and Noivern, because they also spawn right down here, and their, spawns are also affected by you changing time and day. But if you want to get Fennekin, like I said, the best method is using this bench, right? Because if you use the bench, it basically reloads you from like through day and night, right? And it resets the spawn. So to prove how this, functions, we can run over here really quickly just to check what this Fennekin is. Because basically the best way to know if this is actually working is to check the level difference between a Fennekin on, that you do during the daytime and then when you switch to nighttime or whatever. So this one's level 25 male. Now if we run away and we just reset the, game from day to night, you'll see that it's going to change, level and everything, specifically because it's literally a new spawn. Now, this is the method that I was shown and that people told me and that was shared on Twitter to seemingly be the best one. I have a few viewers who also suggested some options, but again, for some reason, there's no way to despawn this Fennekin properly and then just be able to see if it's shiny. It doesn't seem to work the way it works with some of the other ones. So I mean, it's a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but basically, yeah, so long as we are basically just spamming the days over and over again, that seems to be like the best way to do it. So as you guys saw, we saw what level the last one was, like it was like 25 or something, male. Now, if we look over here, it's now daytime, and I think we can use this, and we'll see there's a Fennekin there again. We can run over really quickly, just double check if it is a, not if it's shiny, but just to double check if its gender and or level have changed. It could still be a male one, doesn't really matter, but it could be, there it is, level 20 now. See, it's no longer like 25 or whatever it was, but we checked it before. So it's a new Fennekin, and every time you re-roll it like this, it has a chance of being a shiny. So basically, the way to hunt it, currently the best method, I've tried a few other ways, like, kind of seeing it spawn in from here, like from this position, and then trying to run a bit further away. And I even tried it from the other side over there, like on that side, and it just doesn't seem to work. Unless there's some way to do it, specifically, I think inside of the wild zone, potentially, like inside of there, but it seems really, really difficult to pull off. Like, I haven't found any sort of way to do it as of yet, because if you're inside of wild zone 18, it will automatically always basically be there. But yeah, so far I haven't seen any better methods. Maybe potentially you could go on the ground floor down here and stand on like the edges of on the ground there, and hopefully it might spawn in that way. But as of right now, I haven't found a better method, or I haven't heard anybody share a better method. So this is how you do it. Just a big shout out to Hero over on Twitter, who I think originally shared this. So that is pretty much how you get shiny Fennekin, or how you hunt it in this game. That's how you do that one.